Hi everyone, welcome again to another video. I'm going to be sitting down tying a few flies and replacing some from the other day's fishing where I was up one of the Herl Lochs fishing for wild brown trout. I'm going to show you the flies I fished. Now, the best fly was this one here. It's a claret hopper, that's what's left of it. This is the fly. I think I've got 2 legs left. That's what happens, it just wear out. And this one here, size 12. The other fly that I caught on was Mulrani pig. This here, it's a beetle pattern. It's a type of beetle with the green back. It's a local pattern. One of the other flies I caught on was the blue Zulu. This one here. And another fly was which I don't have because I only had one in my box. It was a Coch y Bonddu or a Coch y Bonddu. Coch y Bonddu is what they call it. It's a beetle, another beetle pattern. Now I was talking to a friend who fishes that water quite regular. It's a local water to him as well. And one of his favourite flies is the Coch y Bonddu, and he likes a muddler head on it. So I'm going to be tying a muddler version of that fly, so just to put in my box. Now I'm going to be tying it on a short shank special. The hook I'm using is this one here. It's fully mill. It's very good for muddlers. I like the wide gate for muddlers. Now it's a size 10, though the shank length is equivalent to a size 12. It's the gape of the hook is a size 10, and I'm going to be tying them in the 2 sizes. I'll be tying them the 12 as well. So I've got, you're best to have a couple of sizes, and they're the 2 main sizes. Thread colour, now I use an orange thread on this fly, and this one's the orange Uni and 8.0. Now I've just waxed the thread. Now on the way down, I'm going to come to a bit of what we'd have is, that's a muddler head sort of size. Now I'm going to be using there's lots of flosses you can use. Traditionally what I would use a kind of like a primrose yellow, but I'm going to be using this one here. It's called Lt.Orange. It's a Uni-Floss neon. You see the neon there, orange. It means it's actually fluorescent, and you can buy that. So, and this works. That was actually on the fly I was using. So I'm going to catch on the way down now. I'm actually 3 strands, so 3 lengths of it in this size. Only got 2 in that. So trim it, tying the way down, and make sure you wax your thread. Now I'm going to come round the bend slightly because I'm forming a small tag with the orange thread. So a wee turn underneath, just lock in the tail. Trim this, it can be short, long, whatever you like it. I like it, so that's that length, half the body. See if you imagine that half the body, that should do it. Rib of the fly, I'm using a small gold wire just to protect the body, and I'm going to palmer this fly. The Coch y Bonddu normally just has a front hackle, but as a muddler I'm going to palmer this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch in the wire, just tidy things up a wee bit, and then come back down right to the tail. As I say, I'm going to form a small tag with the orange thread. I'm going to come up maybe 1.5 mil, 2 mil or so at the most, I'm going to catch in my Peacock Herl. Now a nice bronzed or even a green Peacock Herl is fine, but I'm actually going to use this. I dyed this ginger. Because it's a beetle, I want a nice Herl-like body, quite thick. So I've got 3 lengths. I've trimmed the tips off. I'm going to catch this in. So I'm not bothered about building up the body a wee bit. I'm going to wind it towards myself. So a nice thick body. Come across the peacock herl with a turn and a turn on the hook. It's just because I'm winding towards myself, because I tie away, the thread turns are away from me, so you've got to protect it by locking it in. Trim away the waist. As I say, the body I'm going to palmer it. I'm actually going to use this, just a wee cheap, this case is it's a Chinese cotton, it's a furnace. It's quite dark down, it's got a black area down the bottom, it's got the black bar and the black tips. So catch this in. I don't want it too stiff, I want it soft. Kind of in between these are not genetic, they're not genetic. Genetic sometimes can be a wee bit stiff, though sometimes you want that, and it's worthwhile tying some with the stiffer fibre. You see the hackle fibre is quite long, I'm not bothered about that. First turn of the wire right at the back just protects the thread, and then we work our way up. So you've got the wee orange tag as well as the tail. Break off the tip here. Any fibres going forward, just draw them back. Bring your wire up. Put I got a 90-degree bend into the wire, secure it in. Bend the wire and take it away. Want it to lay back a wee bit, you can just wet your fingers, or you can, like I like to do, just get the hairdryer. Just pull it back. Now the reason I like to do that is it shows you the shape of your fly and the length. Because of the palmer you get that nice movement, like it's just the way I like it. Plus it throws the colour round about the herl, very Beetle like. Now I like jungle cock on these, but you don't have to use it, it's up to yourself. Now you can use 2 small feathers, or you want, because it's a muddler you need to tie them quite far back. So I'm going to get 2 jungle cock eyes. Does it make a difference? Well, it's only up to yourself. I mean, as I say, I'm putting it on because I had it in the original, and I want it quite long. So just bring them on the sides, on either side, screw it in. You want them sort of lying along the body a wee bit, especially when you're doing the muddler version. Even the normal version is fine. I'm just drawing back the feathers here to tuck them in so they don't pull out. So keep a hold of my thread here, nice and tight. That doesn't want to break off, so I'm just going to trim it. Just make sure things are secure, ready for your muddler head. Now I'm using some roe deer, this one here. Roe's really good, it's a nice short fibre. It's not too long, it means you get, if you want a collar with the deer hair you can do that, as well as have a nice muddler head. So I'm not going to stack it, I'm just going to tie it straight on like this, but before I do that I'll just open the fibre out, remove the under fur, you want to remove that. Length of these fibres, it's up to yourself. Like if you bring out the hackle fibre, I would just sort of kind of tapers in a wee bit into it. It could be the same length, it'll still work. Now, I did say I wasn't going to stack it, but you know, something I may have to do it because it's a wee bit sparse near the tip, so sometimes you've got to change your mind to suit the material you're using. So put it into the stack of tips first. So lines up the end, that's fine. Didn't do a good job there. I've got to restack it. You can see I've got 1 or 2 fibres. The bottom of my stacker's got some stuck in it, so it's caught the hair. I'm just going to blow it out and restack it. Every so often you best to clean it out. So there the tips have lined up much better. So you can see the length there. So come round with a couple of turns, and then what I do is slowly put pressure onto the deer hair. You keep a hold of the deer hair ends just now, and then as it starts to rotate, just let them go, and then you want to wind your thread through the cut ends to the eye, nice and tight. Varnish, what I like to do is just run the varnish on the thread. You can hold back these fibres, whip finish. Now these are small, these are not big flies, you don't need a ton of deer hair. So I'm just bringing out the cut ends. Got a curved pair of scissors. And then we just use the curve of the scissors, and I usually use the eye, the hook, just as a guide. So I lay the scissors on it slightly. Rotate my fly as I trim. See what we've ended up with. Now what I'm going to do is, on this side, jungle cock, you can see easy. I'm just going to make a space. I'm going to clear out some of the fibres so you can see the jungle cock. No use putting it on if you can't see it. In the water it'll probably show better. I'm just trying to take out the ones that it's a wee bit better. Now it's a bit rough looking. The best thing to do is to heat it. Just get a bit of heat, because especially with the deer hair it'll shape it. Just draw it towards the back with your fingers. You feel it tightening up. Then I usually go back in and tidy it up a wee bit. You can see the ones you've missed. That's it. It's not overdressed. You don't want to overdress it. There we go. There's a, as we would call it in where I live, is a Coch y Bonddu, Coch y Bonddu. Or Coch y Bonddu is the other way. What's the way? It's just a beetle pattern that's been round for, it's probably, these patterns were tied more years ago than I can remember, put it that way. They've been in the books for a very long time. This is just a muddler version suggested to me, which I should tie, and that's what I've done. I'm going to be tying 2 or 3 of these, or 2 or 3 of each size anyway, just for the next time I'm up the loch. And so there you are folks, I hope you enjoyed that, and again as always, thanks for watching, until next time.